Friday, everybody. Just out here doing some excavating with my buddy Elliot. Hey, where you going? He's over there somewhere. Bye. Anyway, it's Friday. It's cool. Unfortunately, man, it's a big bug. Unfortunately, I'm over here with the excavator and it's changing out the clam bucket to the grabby bucket over to the post hole digger, the auger, so I can do some, because we got to do some really deep footings for this job. And the fuel pump just died. And it is just a little 12-volt lift pump. I'll show you in a second here. So this is a Chinese excavator, but it does have a little Kubota in it. It's a D722, little 3-cylinder. And this is the lift pump right here. And it just doesn't, it used to work great, and now it's like barely spitting a drop out at a time. So I changed this filter out. I got a new Edelbrock brand fuel pump for it, a diesel one. I've already cleaned this. There's a strainer in here, I cleaned that. And then we got a new screw-on fuel filter that goes right there. And then hopefully it'll run right and we can get this freaking excavation job done. Got all the piers out earlier, at least the ones I had to pull out. The deck's all gone. So now I just got to change out this here pump, and then that thing will make some smoke out of that circle, and then we can use our little knobs to turn the screw to dig bigger holes over there, all over in that area. All right, let's get to it. I had to find this fuel filter because we don't really have a model of Kubota to go off of except for the engine. So luckily, I just Googled Kubota D722 filter and a Wix number popped up. So that's cool. Happy about that. Had to buy some more crimp connectors because my wiring stuff is all at the shop, and I wasn't driving all the way across town just to go get 2 crimp connectors from over there. So I way overpaid for a box of 10 heat shrink ones. These are great. You crimp them and then you can heat shrink the ends, and it's all in one. You're done. Waterproof. It's great. And here's our new Edelbrock micro fuel pump. I've heard really bad things about these, but I had no option, so this is what I got. I want to say it was like $80. What did I do with my knife? My knife is so dull. You're okay. You're okay. Good thing my phone's already cracked a million times. Okay. A little filter, so that's cool. Some mountain bolts. Dang, 38 gallons per hour. It's basically a fast fuel system at this point. Our little baby filter. Don't have any thread sealer, but I have thread tape, even though it says do not use thread tape. This is not Teflon tape if Edelbrock asks you. That's just thread sealer. And screw this guy in there. Give it a little twisty-wisty. Any of you guys collect crescent wrenches like I do? Never have too many crescent wrenches, right? Alright, should be good. thread tie. Okay, so this is the current lift pump. There's already a little weatherproof connector here, so we are going to pop that guy loose one-handed because we're doing YouTube things here. Just like that. And then normally I would take this connector apart and put the wire directly into it, but we're not at the shop, so we are going to cut this off this pump and wire it to the new pump. Let's go ahead and cut this guy. Right there. He's cut. There we go. Assuming that it is red in China. A little twisty-wisty. Go to our new door. Connector hectors. Crimp and a tug. I always make sure I pull on these a little bit after I crimp it, because I can't tell you how many times I've crimped something and then the wire just falls out. So not yanking on. I could pull it out if I wanted to, but give it a little tug, make sure it's tight in there. I don't have a torch or lighter with me, so I can't heat shrink these right now, but I'll do them down the road. Probably never, actually. It's a power screwdriver. The only thing that sucks is it didn't come with bigger Phillips or flatheads, so that's annoying. Got a blood blister right on the tip of my finger right now. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right there. It's like the worst spot ever. Very tempting. Oh, there's our problem right there. It's the dang spiders. Look at that. Big old nest. Okay, goes nothing. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Little dude's ripping. Gotta open that back up. Now I don't know. Oh. Yeah, it's pulling fuel. See that level going up? Yep. Oh, hang on. There we go. Well, right at 36.8 hours. Hopefully this pump lasts a little while longer. Sounds like we're actually gonna get some fuel again. Sweet. All right, moment of truth. See if she starts up. We're back in business, boys. She's shaking hard, but there's probably just some air in the lines. Look at that rattly little diesel. Yeah! Needs a turbo right there. Back to work. Okay. Excavator's fixed. Now we're gonna put our strings back up right through here. And we're gonna mark our layout with some, these are all gonna be 21-inch square footings. They're gonna be 3.5 feet deep to the top of the footing, so really we gotta go to 4.5 to get down to the virgin soil, because this is all fill and it's not packed, and we need those to stay good. So I'm gonna put my string line, I'm gonna use a level, basically as a plumb bob, to go right down to the center of our little templates we have. That's a 21. And then I'll spray them out, and then we'll bring the excavator over and I'll pew pew pew. So we run these lines long off the side because as you're digging, the edges will slough off. And if it's far enough back, you kind of have a reference point, give you an idea where you're at. Okay. Messed up my mark here. Just gonna get this guy out. Alright. Doing 9-foot centers on these.